I'm out at Yard House eating lunch, and my food just got here. And so I'm actually working on thrifting makes you hungry, y'all. I'm telling you, thrifting makes you hungry. Okay, so here is another dress. It's nice and long and flowy, but it is sheer. Sheer is still in. I finally found some black pants with the cuff at the bottom that I told you I just want to wear in replace of wearing jeans. And then I found some shorts. All right, here's some, hey, okay guys, here's some dresses. They are in here. This is a Christian store, y'all. Here's a two-piece suit right here, 1888. Okay, this is a Christian store. I'm trying to talk loud because they're in here playing Lakeside, Fantastic Voyage, in a Christian store all morning long. They've been playing Christian music and gospel music. And then they just put on Lakeside, Fantastic Voyage. Okay, somebody ain't paying attention to the music. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, here is a dress. It's $8.99, Forever 21. Here is another interesting. I don't know what this is, but it's like a vintage tag or one size fit all. Maybe, I don't know. I'll look it up in a minute. All right, I gotta go, y'all, because I don't want to get copyrighted for them playing the Lakeside. Okay, I gotta go. You see what I mean by prices? Look at this price. But they're 30% off of a pink tag, so at least you would get 30% off of that. It's a suede bag for $10.99. It feels like suede. So look at this interesting bag here. It has fur on it. That's interesting. Fur and raffia, I guess. It's $10. That's an interesting bag. Huh. Cute little handbag here. That's cute. Tommy Hilfiger bag, if people are still into Tommy Hilfiger. So we are going to go over to we're at the dresses, and I just want to see like what's going on with the dresses. Blue tags, linen, as you saw, was 99 cents. So hopefully we can find something, but what's good about this store is that they do have plus sizes, right? All these dresses right here are like the plus size dresses, and of course you have the cheetah, which is a 3X. So they do carry plus size. This is a 3X or 2X. No, it's a 3X. This is a 3X. So that's the only good thing about this store. That's the only good thing I like about this store is that it has a good range of plus size, like this yellow little sundress here with the sleeves. I didn't say they had the best clothing, but you can actually come here and find your size. Here is the 2X section. So 2X dress. I'm just looking at all the bright colors that they have here. So here is, I don't know what that is, but anyway, but this is a dress here. This is a two-piece set for $24. However, orange tags are 30% off. So this is a skirt. So I need to calculate that out. I don't know how much that would be. But this is almost like a vintage button because look at the lapel. It's not really a lapel. Yeah. And then the skirt, and then the shirt, and then here's the back of it. So it probably, to me, it's not worth it to buy. Everybody needs a little black dress, right? Little sparklies on it. Oh, that's nice. Middle Eastern looking, right? These are nice. I could probably sell this in the Arab market, but it's $22.59. If it was marked down a little bit, I probably could sell it to one of the Arab ladies that I know. So I just met one of my subscribers today. So she is in here doing some shopping. And yeah, so she was like, oh, you be on YouTube? I'm like, girl, yeah, I'm on YouTube all the time. So she's in here doing some shopping herself. And yeah, so it's just nice to meet somebody in a community. So if you see me, just say, hey, girl, hey, and keep it pushing, you know? So it's nice to see all you got. It's nice to see that all you're out here in the thrift store as well, because again, times are hard. You got to get what you can get. All right. And she was like, you be picking out some good stuff. I said, I go to a lot of thrift stores to find, you know, those finds. So make sure that you subscribe to the channel. It is getting late, y'all. I've been out since 9 o'clock this morning, so it is getting late. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, because I'll be on this YouTube, y'all. All right, I'll see you guys all later. Thrifting makes you hungry, y'all. I'm telling you, thrifting makes you hungry. So I'm actually working on some work for my next nursing assignment. I'll be leaving in about 2 weeks, but before I leave in 2 weeks, next week I'm gonna take my vacation, and then I'm gonna go on to my next nursing assignment for 13 weeks. So I do thrifting whichever city I go to. Most of you guys already know that. So I come, right now I'm in my hometown, and I'm working on the stuff I need to work on to get to my next nursing assignment. So if you have been sleeping under a rock, there is a lot of stuff going on in the world of the tariffs, China versus the United States, with Trump imposing all these tariffs, and then China counteracting that. Okay, if you put 25% tariffs, 15% tariffs, we're going to come back with 125% tariff on the United States. And a lot of companies, corporations are getting upset over this. Nike, you know, hey, are we going to eat the charge, or are we going to pass it down to consumers? You know, iPhone, right? Apple, hey, our iPhone's going to be $1,000, which they are right now, right? Roughly for the iPhone. The new iPhone is about $1,300. And is that going to go from being $1,300 to $3,500, $2,500? So this tariff war is going back and forth. And at the end of the day, y'all, don't get it twisted. Whether corporations eat the cost or they don't eat the cost, that comes back to us as the consumer. That's going to raise, you know, the price that the consumer has to pay. And then definitely we're going to go into a recession. If you looked at your stocks, if you're into stocks like I'm into stocks, then you know all your stocks are down. That's good and bad, because if your stocks are down, that means you can put more money towards the stock market and buy stocks on sale. So when those stocks go back up, you can benefit off of that. It just depends on your perception of the stock market right now. If you are in the stock market, just know all that money is not yours. Whatever's in your stock, it's not yours until you actually take it out of the stock market and cash it in. Then it becomes your money. You pay your capital gains and so on and so forth. But right now it's like monopoly money going back and forth. So if you see the stock market crashing as a good thing or a bad thing, then it just depends on how you look at it. But I'm still thrifting, you guys. My perception on thrifting has changed. I'm no longer going to the thrift store just to buy clothes, like plus size women clothes. I'm going to the thrift store to buy everything, anything and everything that I can find, because we are in a recession. And so, hell, I need money like everybody else. Yep. So I'm going to buy anything that I feel is relevant, that I can make a profit on online. So how you guys see me show up on my channel will be not only trying on plus size clothing so that I can bring deals to you that you can find on my Poshmark, OfferUp, wherever. I'm gonna just start shopping for a little bit of everything, okay? So let me eat my lunch. I gotta finish these modules because I leave out of town in 2 weeks, and within that 2 weeks I also gotta go on vacation. So all right, my friends, welcome back. So excited to have everybody here. Listen, I went thrifting today. I had a fantastic time. I even saw one of my subscribers today who recognized me at the thrift store. So it's good to see my subscribers out there doing some thrifting. I hope you found some good stuff. So shouts out to my subscriber who saw me at the Salvation Army thrift store. All right. I'm going to jump into what I thrifted today. I'm feeling a little bit better. My throat is a lot better now. Okay, for the first thing that I thrifted, I went downtown to a local, I think it was Salvation Army. I'm just not 100% sure, but it was only $8.99. And if you know, you know, Anthropologie, this is an Anthropologie dress, $8.99. You would be shocked and amazed about how much this dress is going for, not only on Poshmark, because people like vintage, people like the 70s look. This is a large, and how much this dress do you think is going for on places like Poshmark and eBay? This only cost me, nope, it was $8.99 plus half off, so about $4.50 for this dress. And I'm going to resell it, and it'll probably sell fairly quick because a lot of people like the Anthropologie brand. So if you are into reselling or thinking about reselling, or perhaps you do a lot of thrifting just for yourself, you may be going through brands and passing good money up too because you just don't recognize what the brands were. And that's kind of how I started. I just started off thrifting just for my YouTube channel and all my subscribers. And then I realized how much money I was leaving on the table. All right, so the other thing I got, is that it? Okay, let me show you the last thrift store I went to. And I want to tell you, this is truly, oh, let me show you one more dress now. I'll tell you all the good bargain deals I got today. All right, so this bag here is this beautiful dress. And I'll do a try on haul in my next video. I'm not 100% back to health yet, so it'll take a lot out of me to do all the big try on haul. But this one was half off today at the Salvation Army. It was $8.99, right? Look at all the beautiful colors in this dress. It is, look at this. I'm going on vacation and I just love, isn't this gorgeous? Look at the, and what you're seeing on camera is pretty much how it looks. But it's nice and flowy at the bottom. Look how it's cut up at the bottom, like in triangles. You see that? And it's nice and flowy. I love it. And it's 100%, no, it's 60% rayon and the other percent cotton. Nice flowy dress. I make sure I wash it on delicate because I do not want to shrink it. So you have to shop at the mom and pop thrift stores because this is where you find all the goodies, okay? This is where you find all the goodies. I am a double D and some change. If you're a double D all the way to, you know, FGH, whatever it goes up to, your bras cost on the low side $50, on the high side $100. And so I've been refusing even to buy bras on Amazon from Victoria's Secret because at the end of the day, it's just material for your boobies, okay? It's just a small amount of material for that much money. So what I did is I went to this thrift store and I said, oh my God, look at those bras. This bra here was $3.50, never been worn. Brand new, look at that, brand new, like it just came out the package. $3.50. This bra here, Victoria's Secret. Look like it ain't ever been worn. Brand new, look at that cup. Look at this strap, boom. It ain't stretched out, nothing. The straps look new and amazing. And this says $10, but this ain't the kicker. That ain't the kicker, hold on, hold your horses. Wait a minute. So this says $10, okay? $10 for this, okay? $10. Wait, I'm not done. Brand new. Like it just came out the darn package. Look at that. Nothing, it's not, it's all good. And this bra here was $5. So I get up to the register to pay for all three of these bras. All these bras are triple D, okay? Triple D's, okay? Because that's what your girl got going on up top here. I get to the counter. That lady told me $3.25 for all three of them. Ain't God good? Won't he do it? Won't he do it? I must not have read the sign because the bras were $1. each. And what tax it came to, $3.25. Comment down below if you ever paid for some dang bras, how much they cost you, especially in the D, E, F, H range. Comment down below how much